Will the audience please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Swagatam, ni hao, salam, bienvenidos, welcome. Different languages spoken by some of us, which reflects the wonderful diversity of our school, Lakeview Junior High. Although we come from different backgrounds, we are all here tonight for the same reason. That is to celebrate the fruits of our hard-earned labor. On behalf of my co-graduates, I welcome parents, faculty, board members, and special guests to what will forever remain a milestone in our journey. I welcome you all to the graduation ceremony of Lakeview Junior High School's class of 2002.
Next to our parents, the most influential in our educational lives have been the faculty of Center Cass District 66, and most recently, Lakeview Junior High. Since kindergarten, our teachers have taught us academic and moral principles. We learn the basic knowledge of various subjects, but also common values. We were given many opportunities throughout the past 3 years at Lakeview. The teachers have given up their time in order to be in charge of extracurricular activities, such as coaching sports teams or supervising clubs. Through this, we have been able to experience a little piece of what will be offered at the high schools next year. The teachers have chaperoned dances and extra trips, such as the Washington, D.C. trip or the ski trip. They have been available in the morning for extra help, so we could have a chance to better understand what we were learning. Each year, they taught us everything we needed to know, and more, to continue in our education. In 6th grade, the faculty helped ease our transition into junior high, then gradually the sidelines and let us become more independent, preparing us for high school. Today, we have become graduates, and we are prepared for the next big step in our lives. Thank you, faculty, for your dedication, your patience, and your support.
A lot of us have been together since kindergarten, and though some of us came later, the important thing is that we're all finally graduating here together. We have all benefited from being students at Lakeview. Even though we may not have realized it at the time, we have learned important lessons and values here. We've become very accomplished students, and we've all worked hard to achieve our goals. We've all gotten an excellent education at Lakeview, which will act as a foundation for our futures. But nothing we have accomplished so far can be said without crediting our parents. They've not only helped us with homework and last-minute projects, like helping me write this speech, but they've taught us the lessons we needed to know to get to this point in our lives. Our basic values have been learned at home from our parents. An important thing we all need to remember is to set goals for ourselves. Our goals should be about establishing our lives in the future, working on personal accomplishments, and even changing the world for the better. Remember, the harder we push ourselves, the further we will go. As we all head into high school, we will continue to use the lessons we have learned throughout junior high. Don't let new challenges intimidate you. Let them motivate you to do bigger and better things with your life. Continue to set higher goals and then work hard to achieve them. We may not always remember the preamble, but we will always remember Lakeview.
Our next speaker, Dr. Jay Teedy, has served in our district for 29 years, beginning in 1993. His many positions include band and choir director, assistant principal, and principal. Dr. Teedy has also coached basketball and football. Sometimes he has even served as a bus driver. Currently, he is the superintendent of our district. Dr. Teedy has 4 degrees. His first degree, a BA in music education, came from Elmhurst College. The other 3, an educational specialist, a master's in science, and a doctorate in education,
came from Northern Illinois University. His advice to the graduates is, do your best, work hard, and listen to your parents. Dr. TD said he will remember our class by two ways. First, for the courage of our classmate Corey Adams. Second, by all of the funny experiences he has had with many of us since we were in Center Cass. And now I'd like to introduce to all of you Dr. J. TD.
Thank you, David, for that wonderful introduction. Graduates, Mr. Cotter, Mr. Ward, Mr. Windsor, members of the Board of Education, members of our distinguished faculty, members of the platform party, honored parents, family, and guests. Graduates, tonight is a special night. We gather tonight to remember with you a journey that began for many of you back at Center Cass School in August of 1993. Tonight we're here to do three things. First of all, we want to affirm your efforts through these past 9 years. Secondly, we want to rejoice and admire the progress that you've made both individually and collectively as the class of 2002. And lastly, we want to celebrate the successes that you have enjoyed both in the classroom and in other places. I'm very pleased to share this night with you and those who are gathered here to help celebrate this occasion. We have many fond memories of Center Cass School, Elizabeth Ides School, Lakeview Junior High School, where you were surrounded with caring, dedicated, and talented teachers. Throughout the years, you've been immersed in an active academic program geared to provide you with the background, with the background and experiences needed to become successful learners and people. You've had many experiences and opportunities to extend your learning beyond that core curriculum and experience the fine and practical arts, athletics, technology. In other words, to become well-rounded young adults. We are confident that you are ready to take that next step. I'm often asked, how does one achieve success in high school? Let me very quickly share 5 important elements of success in high school. In District 66, we do know that character does count, and by using the pillars that you've learned of trustworthiness, respect, responsibility, fairness, citizenship, and caring, you can be successful in high school by doing the following. By getting involved. Get involved in your classes. Get involved in clubs. Become involved in other activities, sports, music, drama, speech, service clubs. Make new friends. When you get to high school, especially if you're attending Downers Grove South, you'll find that you'll be a very, very small fish in a very, very big pond. At Lakeview, you're 1 in 146 8th graders. Next year, you are likely to be 1 in 800 college freshmen. And the other thing to remember is there's a place for everyone in high school. The other things you can do, maintain your focus. Set high goals. Aim high. Always keep your goals in sight. Another key to success is communicating, even though you may feel like and alone. You need to communicate with teachers, with peers, with parents and family. Remember, as the old song says, no man is an island, no man stands alone. Another key to success is asking for help from teachers, from deans, from friends, but most of all, from your parents. Remember, it takes a wise person to know when to ask for help, and help is always close by if you seek it out. The last key to success in high school is to do your best, always and in everything you do. Remember also that things do not always go smoothly, and there will be times when things go wrong and you are in pain, scared, or confused. Remember these 3 things when you're in those situations. First of all, things are never as bad as they seem. Things always get better, and all things pass away. Life is a gift. Think about all those special people in life that are here tonight that have been a gift to you. They would be your parents, your grandparents, relatives, teachers, friends. Think about why these people are special to you. What would your life be like without them, or if you'd never met them? What gifts have you been given? Are you using those gifts and talents wisely? What would you do if you knew you could not fail? Why don't you go out and do it? Those of us that are sitting here tonight see your many gifts and talents. If you're tempted to say to me, who me? I don't have any talents. Don't bother. Everyone has talents, or 2 or 10. Remember these 9 things about life as you leave Lakeview Junior High School. The adventure of life is to learn. The purpose of life is to grow. The nature of life is to change. The challenge of life is to come. The essence of life is to care. The opportunity of life is to serve. The secret of life is to dare. The spice of life is to befriend. The beauty of life is to give. And now parents, what can parents do? Judy Ford's an author, and she's written several delightful but helpful and insightful books about supporting and loving your children. In her recent book, Wonderful Ways to Love a Teen, she discusses the role of parents in an entertaining and unique manner. Judy talks about parenting a teenager as relating. And she says, parenting a teenager is the most intense course in the art of relating you could undertake. It's an extensive curriculum of compassion, communication, diplomacy, and conflict resolution. It's like being in an encounter group of sorts, where you learn more about yourself than your teenager, and more about yourself than you really wanted to know. For 12 years, your child was your buddy, your companion, your cheerful friend. And just when you think you have things under control, he or she turns 13, and you find out you really don't know anything for sure. Parenting a teen means you'll undoubtedly discover that you have more to learn. She continues by saying that over the years with a teen, you'll discover how patient and generous you can be, as well as how crazy and immature and how low you can really sink. With a teenager in your life, you'll most certainly uncover your not-so-loving characteristics, your jealousy, your anger, your fear, and your insecurities. You'll get discouraged and pull your hair out. At times you'll scream in frustration, behave irrationally, and find your thoughts whirling in confusion. And although there is no escape, you won't be afflicted forever if you choose to hang in there and uncover the teachings in whatever dip you face. Because as a painter struggles with the canvas to get it just so, so will you struggle as you acquire that special knack of giving just the right amount of advice, encouragement, and counsel. If you are willing to keep learning, evolving, and maturing, you'll earn the privilege of watching a young adult emerge, and then you can be deservedly proud. Here are some of the chapter titles from this book that give us some insight into our role as parents in these tough times. I think some of these are really great. Expect the unexpected. Choose power struggles wisely. Believe in them totally. Remember your own feelings as a teenager. Do the best you can. Share your perspective. Allow for lots of privacy. Honor their strong, wild, and free nature. Include them in your life. Trust and trust again. And remember that teenagers are fragile too. Let me close with this poem by Edmund O'Neill. This is for the graduates and for all of us too. It's entitled, Always Remember Who's in Control of Your Life. You are. There are so many choices in the world today about where to live, what to do, and to whom to spend your time with. But if you remember this one simple truth, you'll be able to make the decisions that are right for you. Never forget that you're the one in control of your life. Decide on the values that are most important to you and live by them always. Never compromise them or give them up for another person or situation, even when it seems as though that's the only way to get what you want. You may win in the short term by doing this, but never in the long run. You have so much potential and ability. Use them wisely and as best you are able. And everything you desire out of life will be yours one day. If you are true to the highest ideals in everything you do and say and by how you treat others, then success is guaranteed in every aspect of your life. On behalf of Centercast District 66, your families and guests, graduates, this is our wish for you, that you'd be successful in everything you do. Good luck. We'll miss you.
Thank you, Dr. Titi. It's now my pleasure to recognize some fine scholars who have worked very hard during their junior high career. I would like to introduce and have you recognize our two salutatorians this year. First of all, Mr. Windsor, if you would give me some assistance here. I'd like to introduce you to Michael Rudis. Co-salutatorians, we have two. I'd like to introduce David Brandt. And this year we have the honor of having 4 co-valedictorians, students who have earned straight A's throughout their entire junior high school career. I'd like to recognize them one at a time. Megan Morgan. Morales. Katie Utesh. And Jacqueline Bernard. And now it's my pleasure to introduce to you Mr. Elmer Mears, commander of the Downers Grove American Legion, who has an award to present this evening. Mr. Mears?
Thank you, Mr. Ward. It's always a pleasure to be here at Lakeview Junior High School at your graduation ceremonies for 2002. It's wonderful. I'm a representative of Post 80 in Downers Grove, the American Legion. The American Legion takes a great deal of pride each year in the presentation of the American Legion School Award. This award is presented to that student who's been chosen by the faculty of this school and who represents or possesses the highest qualities of courage, honor, leadership, scholarship, patriotism, and service, qualities the Legion feel are so necessary to the preservation and protection of the fundamental institutions of our government and the advancement of society. The award consists of the framed American Legion School Award certificate, the Distinguished American Legion Bronze Medallion, and a $100 U.S. savings bond. At this time, I'm very pleased to present this to Renee Johnson.
Thank you, Mr. Mears. And now it's our pleasure to award the Mark Smith Memorial Math Award. This award is given every year in memory of Mark Smith, and we have his parents here this evening. So if Dr. and Mrs. Smith would stand and be recognized, please. Dr. Smith shared that this is the 26th graduation that he's attended here, and you're very welcome. Thanks for coming. And this year, the Mark Smith Memorial Math Award is presented to Gregory Go. The Michael Newman Memorial Science Award is presented to William Gunther. The Matt Garrity Memorial Athletic Award is presented to Brian Williams. The Leslie Gigas Memorial Athletic Award is presented to Carrie Viano. This year, the class of 2002 suffered a very tragic loss as we lost our classmate, Corey Adams. I would like each of you to stand and observe a minute of silence in Corey's memory. Thank you. This year we have an award in Corey's memory. The Adams family has graciously supported this award, and Mr. and Mrs. Adams are here this evening. If you would stand and be recognized, please. This year we have a tie for the Corey Adams Character Award, and we have two recipients, Greg Mysick and Lauren Reisky. In addition to the plaque, these fine young people will receive a savings bond in Corey's memory. The David Sweeney Memorial Art Award is presented to Brian Williams. The Language Arts Award is presented to Jacqueline Bernard. The Social Studies Award this year is presented to Rahul Kamant. And the Principals Awards this year are awarded to Catherine Utesh and Kevin Coffey. Mr. Cotter, Dr. Titi, On behalf of the faculty of Lakeview Junior High School, we're proud to read the class of June 2002 has met the requirements for graduation, and they are now ready to receive diplomas. Ladies and gentlemen, in keeping with the dignity of our graduation ceremony, we ask that you withhold any applause or any noise until the entire group has received their diplomas, and at that time I'll ask you for your applause and appreciation. Your consideration is greatly appreciated for these youngsters. Hannah Ahmad. Megan Alberts. Ryan Albright. James Azriel. Michael Baggett. Justin Battaglia. Jacqueline Bernard. Allison Biseth. Elizabeth Blair. Courtney Borges. David Brandt. Sarah Broker. Julie Brickta. Stephanie Calderon. Ashley Caliendo. Shannon Caraher. Shantae Carter. Stephanie Saranic. Ashley Cheney. Maximilian Coconato. Kevin Coffey. Rebecca Coomer. Diana Corral. Janelle Crawford. And may we have a round of applause for this group. Jeffrey Del Valle. James Disman. Gregory Drove. Elliot Engelman. Michelle Arandi. Gary Evans. Richard Fabian. Brendan Flynn. William Foster. Ryan Gowell. Gregory Go. Kevin Gehring. Timothy Goldman. Andrea Gorniak. Brittany Granum. Jackie Grant. Jennifer Grant. William Gunther. Lisa Guzman. Usselman Ruzek. Christopher Hernandez. Stephanie Herron. Michael Iazetto. James Jacobazzi. Give a round of applause, please, for this group. Andrea Jacobus. Nicole Jalove. Brian Jans. Brett Gendra. Renee Johnson. Ted Collada. Jawaria Kalimula. Rahul Kamat. Hanif Kazi. Michelle Kazmaricek. Janet King. Anthony Klecki. James Klanowski. Alexander Kopitko. Megan Kusera. Chantra Kurian. Jennifer Laban. Michael Lally. Kevin Lally. Jacqueline Lampaniano. Cynthia Lansky. Carolyn Lathrop. Michelle Lesko. Joel Medaya. Now maybe have a round of applause for this group. Maximovich, Jared Malinsky, Ian Mazunder, Meredith McDaniel, Gregory Mysick, Leanne Miller, Allison Morales, Jared Moran, Megan Morgan, Tabitha Morgan, Christopher Mullen, Elizabeth McKeel, Robert Nowicki, Hannah Nugent, Ryan Ogasawara, Carlos Orozco, Michael Pagonis, Soren Powell, Remy Paniker, Justin Papachan, Taliesin Pastiak, Achut Paturi, Jonathan Pena, may we have a round of applause, please. Megan Pendergast, Mario Peoples, Lauren Peacock, Benjamin Pico, Laura Picosa, Garrick, Parveen Rajpur, Lauren Reisky, Robert Reisky, Sebastian Reska, Robert Ridlin, Samantha Robertson, Timothy Ross, Christopher Rowell, Michael Rudis, Patricia Sabater, Michael Scalzetti, Matthew Schaefer, Brian Schneider, Derek Schoenemann. Stacy Serafini. Megan Serlin. Alexandria Shanasaria. Jacob Serenkowski. May we have a round of applause. John Samarica. Christopher Sinnott. Peter Stanek. Mitchell. Robert Steinhaus. Karina Shableski. Andrew Terzak. Bianca Urias. Catherine Utish. Lauren Vanna. Jerry Vasala. Carrie Viano. Alexa Vicious. Jessica Vicious. Jennifer Wang. Rick Wang. Jeffrey Wazik. Jeffrey Witt. Ryan Weibel. Timothy Weirdak. Brian Williams. Brianne Williams. Amanda Yanku. Woodson Zhao. And may we have a round of applause for this group. Graduates, I believe we have a Lakeview tradition I think you would like to perform for us right now. Go ahead. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Thank you. When you come to a graduation, you hear many words that stick with you. You hear the term goals, future, challenges, do your best. All words that are very fitting in graduation. And those words I would really like you to remember when you leave us this evening. You're going to go on to a high school, you're going to go on to many new challenges, You're going to go on to many new experiences. I believe that you have a good, solid academic foundation to take you as far as you would like to go. And remember, the true roots of achievement lie in the will to become the best that you can become. To accomplish great things, we must not only act, but we must also dream. Not only plan, but also believe in yourself. There was a band leader popular back in the 50s, his name was Tom, and he had some very wise words for his students and his children. Shoot for the moon. Even if you miss, you'll land among the stars. On behalf of the faculty of Lakeview Junior High School, I'd like to offer our congratulations to the class of June 2002.
Although we bid farewell to Lakeview, we will not truly be leaving it behind. We will always remember our many friendships, our teachers, our classes, our orange lockers, our wall-less building. And who could forget the ski trip, the dances, the lock-in, and the many other activities that we have enjoyed here over the years. All these things add up to our awesome junior high experience. We will bring these memories with us when we go on to high school. In 3 short months, we will be entering a completely new environment, but we won't forget the old. Our time spent here in District 66 has taught us many valuable lessons. Those of us who have been here since kindergarten, as well as those who joined the district later on, have learned much of what we know about reading, writing, math, social studies, and science from our district's teachers. But we have also learned much greater lessons. We have learned the values of friendship and character. Within these walls, we have become who we are today. We have grown from children into young men and women. As we move on and continue this journey, this great adventure of our lives, let us not forget our origins. Let us remember where we began. Let us remember District 66, and especially, let us remember Lakeview.
Now, with the graduates of June 2002, please stand to be recognized.